week's video is kind of late, as in like not even this week, because it's just been really boring honestly this week because of the virus. All I've done is go to work and go home. So luckily this boy here came to visit. We're recording now on Sunday, so he came to visit on Sunday afternoon. He arrived here in Mukko. So finally I have an interesting topic to record. Why do you look so serious? So the topic for this video, finally I can say, is American things that foreigners don't understand or think that are strange. So I've looked and picked about 6 or 7 questions, topics about things that Americans do that I'm curious what Jiho thinks about. So let's go ahead to number 1. Okay, number 1 question is tipping. In America, we tip like at a restaurant.
Oh.
You give the extra money at the end of the meal,
Servers.
or in a taxi you would tip. What do you think about that? Okay, first say, is there tipping here in Korea?
No.
No. And what do you think, why do you think there's no tipping in Korea? Or what do you think about tipping in America? Whichever one you want to answer.
In Korea, we don't pay anything about tips because we already think we already pay.
From the service?
Yes.
Whatever you pay for the meal, that goes to that.
And we have a lot of service. We call service things.
Which are free, extra stuff that they provide, yeah.
Pay. We don't pay.
Yes. I heard also that it's kind of rude to give a tip here in Korea. It's kind of like saying...
But if someone give pay to me,
A tip?
to me, I'll be happy.
Of course, because you got money. But I think in general, it's kind of... What I've heard from my friends is that it's kind of rude to provide a tip. It's saying... I don't know exactly why, but it's rude in some sense to give a tip to your server at a restaurant or something. But yeah, in America, it's rude not to give a tip. Like if you give a small tip even, they're not gonna be happy.
Then how much do you have to pay?
I think it's 15 to 20% of the total cost is the tip for a restaurant. For other things, I'm not sure how you calculate it, like a taxi, maybe $1 or 2 tip depending on the distance and the driver. But yeah, for the restaurants, it's 15 or 20% of the total cost would be a tip.
So it's kind of tax.
It's not really tax, it's just in America, like for example, servers at restaurants, they get paid very, very low amounts because they're expected to get tips. So the tips are also part of what they're supposed to be getting paid at their job. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was number 1. Tipping, big difference between America and Korea. It's rude to not give a tip in America, and it's rude. Might be rude to give a tip in Korea.
Tipsy.
Tipsy. Okay. And question number 2.
Two.
Yes. So in America, the legal drinking age is, do you know?
21?
Yes, because I have my list
Really?
here. Yes, the
I
legal
already knew it.
drinking
I already
age
knew it.
in America is 21. But what is the legal age to go to military in America? Do you know?
18.
And what about voting?
What?
Voting for president?
19?
18.
18!
And going to the military is 18.
18!
So what do you think? Okay, first, what's the drinking age in Korea?
18.
18. 19 Korean age, right?
The first day of
20, right?
you turn to 19.
19 international age? Yes. I was
So
confused.
when your birthday is last day of December, you can buy, drink at the first day of that year.
Yes. Awesome. But what about voting in Korea? Do you know
Is 19?
19? Same as
I mean,
drinking?
it is after your birthday.
Gotcha. And also for what was it? Military. You can go right after high school, right? It's kind of a little different from America. Because at least guys have to go to military for like a year and a half or 2 years. But in America, it's not.
It's not a duty.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Your English is better than mine. But yeah, so what do you think about that? Like you are able to fight in America. You're able to go to war. You're able to vote for your president. You're able to go buy cigarettes. You're able to
Buy drugs.
No, drugs are illegal, obviously. But you're able to do all these things when you're 18, but you cannot drink alcohol until you're 21.
Why?
I don't know. But I don't understand. I think in a lot of different countries around the world, the drinking age is much younger than in America. I think maybe America is one of the highest legal drinking age countries.
Then how does the newbies drink at the college?
Usually because it's such a risk, they just drink a ton really fast and they usually get super drunk and possibly even to the extent of alcohol poisoning because they drink too much. Because it's illegal for the younger people. Usually they drink anyways before they're 21, but because it's illegal, it's kind of like they have to drink as much as they can in that one time instead of able to drink casually, one beer today, one beer tomorrow. So I think it's causing some problems. But I don't know. That's one thing that popped up when I did my research of differences. So number 3. This is not everyone in America, but a lot of people in America wear their shoes in their house. In my family, we did not wear shoes in the house unless we were just quickly going in to get something and going out. We wouldn't take our shoes off, but if we were going in to stay inside, then we would not wear our shoes in the house. And in Korea, obviously, what about shoes? Don't wear your shoes in the house at all. But what do you think as a Korean about like people just wearing their shoes inside, and even people laying in their beds with their shoes on?
What if they just some dirt on their shoes or poops on their shoes?
And then they bring it into their house?
Wow.
Yeah.
And your bed?
Yep. I can't understand.
The place you lie?
I don't understand either. Yeah, it's super. I don't understand the people who lay in their beds or get on their couches and put their feet on their sofas with their shoes on. I can little understand like people just going in their house with their shoes on and just walking around. But again, like I said, in my family, that's not common. It's just too much dirt, and then whatever, like you said, whatever's on your shoe is gonna get all over your house. So then you have to clean your house. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, definitely. And question number 4 and number 5 are kind of together. So it's about university. The number 4 is, in America, the textbooks for university are super expensive. Like for a math book, I would not be surprised if you had to pay about $200 to rent a math book at
Rent?
university. Not even to buy it, just to rent it.
200?
Yes. And that's for one semester. For one book.
Wow.
But when I was a student here in Korea, textbooks were super cheap, like $20,
We just copy it.
$15 exactly.
We don't buy it.
But like there's like the copyright, and even buying the online versions are also super expensive. Even I don't think you can actually buy it, but just rent it online is also very expensive. So what do you think about that stupid expensive textbooks?
It's not stupid. You have to pay for something.
But that's for one book, and then that's only one book for one class. Usually you have at least 2 to 3 books per class. So expect
2 to 3 books per class.
and if you take 5 classes, so let's say you have just 10 books, and each book is around $100.
Wow. You're rich girl.
$1,000 right there.
$1,000 per.
I mean, not all of the books are that cost, but depending on your major, like if you're in science or math, that's the really expensive books because there always are new ones, like new information.
Latest
But
one.
English is cheap because you could just use old ones. It doesn't really change that much. But yeah, so that was for. And then the one that goes with that, number 5, cost of tuition, like the cost to go to university, is super high in America, and then that makes a lot of students get student debt when they have to take a loan. So, for example, one semester at my university, which is pretty good price and quality of classes,
Education.
yes, would be around, I would say, for 5 classes, maybe around $1,500 for one semester.
It's still cheap. Cheaper than Korean one.
I don't think so. From what I've heard from my friends, it's wait, am I saying this right? 1,000 or maybe 2,000? We have to think. I am so wrong. No, I'm sorry. It's 7,000. Because I have 1 year is 14,000.
Okay,
So
7,000
7,000
per one
semester.
semester.
So 14,000 for a year.
That's quite expensive.
Sorry, it's been a while since I went to university. But yeah, for university in Korea for one semester, how much generally? About how much would it cost?
From 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000.
So about half or less than half as a usual,
yes.
as normal average university.
Yeah,
in
but
America.
everyone goes to university in Korea.
Yeah.
Even,
So that's why the price
even
is
they
low.
don't want to study, they just go to university like, I want to party! I want to go to university! There are no goals, just
That's also a difference, actually. Side note, sorry we're getting off the questions, but from my understanding, in Korea, you study hard, elementary school, middle school, and high school, and once you get into university, that's when you don't have to focus that much on
even they
school.
don't study till high school, they still want to go to university because they can go to have fun at the university, drink, and drink.
Yeah, so university is more for fun instead of for, I mean, it's more relaxed than the other schools. But in America, it's the opposite. The schoolwork in America, elementary school, middle school, and high school, is pretty relaxed. And then once you get to university, that's when the level of the homework and materials covered gets really high. So then a lot of people have to study a lot in university, but not so much before university. So it's kind of like switched with Korea.
I was stuck at my high school till 11 p.m. But at my university, I can't remember because I was drunk.
Thanks for being so honest.
Yeah.
And let's just go with question number 6, the last question for the video. In America, it's really common and normal to talk to strangers. Like if you're walking in the street,
Hey,
yes,
hi.
hi, how are you? And to look at someone, make eye contact and smile,
And hold the door.
and hold the door and have conversations with strangers.
Mhm.
But in Korea, if someone did that, what would the reaction be? Be like, are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Or-
Are you talking to me?
Or do I know him? Do I know her?
Oh, hello?
Hey,
I don't know you.
I don't know you, but you know me, so hey.
So,
I'm a
what-
stranger. Yes, I think I know you, but I don't know you.
so what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good thing for, like, in America, for
Yeah, I
Americans
like
to be
American
so open
way.
like that?
I like the way.
Why? What's, like, one reason why you like it?
I don't know. I just can say something to people
Just talk to different
I've
people?
never met before.
Yeah.
Maybe that makes me to be their prince.
Exactly. That's something I've noticed, that in America it's really easy to make new friends because you can talk to strangers. But in Korea, it's more complex. You have to at least know one Korean person, become friends with that person, and then you can spread out to that Korean person's friends, groups, people that they know, and then you can make friends. But you can't, like he was saying, you can't talk to strangers. Be like, hey,
Because
what are you doing?
in Korea, the age is really important. The age.
Yes.
The age.
And then you don't know the age of the
So,
stranger.
it's like the first time if we met some stranger, we ask, how old are you? And you say, if you are older than me, then I call you something. And
Yes.
if you are younger than me, I call you
Exactly.
ages.
But yeah, so that's just a couple of questions that well, do you have anything else to say about that?
I beg your pardon?
Do you have anything else to say? Do you have more to
I
say?
beg your pardon?
Oh my gosh, shut up. So, those are about the 6 questions that I picked from looking about differences between America and majority of the other countries around the globe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any video suggestions or comments, please go ahead and put that down below in the comment section. If you liked the video, put a thumbs up. If you didn't, put a thumbs down. Sorry, I just used my teacher voice on accident. I'm sorry. But if you haven't already, subscribe and click the bell button below to be notified for each new video I post. And so yeah, that's about it for today's video. And I hope you have a great day. Stop smiling. And stay safe, happy, and healthy.